Guys, welcome back to World Illuminator 11. I hope you're having a great Thursday and welcome if it is your first time checking out my channel. So yesterday I did a reading in which it really showed that the divine masculines are having these up and down emotions. Do check out that reading if you haven't. And it was just showing how, they are still working on themselves, still transforming, still working on those up and down emotions and working on themselves so that they can get to that point of being the best version of themselves so that they can be strong enough to move forward towards their divine feminine, to let their divine feminine know exactly how they feel, and to be able to put those wishes that they're giving out to the universe into reality by, actually being able to begin that relationship with their divine feminine in the physical. So it was a really good reading, but and it's also just really shown me how, earlier when I was going for my walk, I was thinking about this, and it's also just really shown me, and I was thinking about it, and getting confirmation from the angels as well about the importance of surrender for the divine feminine. Because when you as a divine feminine get to that point of really really trusting in your journey and surrendering to the universe, and just knowing that I truly surrender, and everything, I trust that my journey is moving forward. I've had enough signs coming through. I trust in my divine masculine, I trust in my journey, I trust in the angels, I trust in the universe to bring this towards to me at the time that it is right for it to move forward. When you get to that point as a divine feminine of that complete surrender and of that complete trust and faith, and having that faith, and then you are helping your divine masculine because of that whole mirror thing. You are helping your divine masculine to get out of this up and down emotion as well. Because as a divine feminine, if you are in your up and down emotion, sort of, oh, maybe this is happening, maybe that is happening, then get into a place of fear and going down, then your divine masculine is going to keep doing that as well, because they are your mirror. So I was just thinking about this, and I got confirmation from the angels that it's just really important as a divine feminine to really get to that point. Because you get all the signs, you get all the messages, you get the synchronicities, from you're even from your own heart, from how you feel, from your intuition, as a divine feminine, that things are moving forward, that your divine masculine is working on himself, is transforming. It is just that fear that comes in, that worry, that doubt, that is what puts you in that place of, yes, I will surrender 100% and then go back down. So it's that also that up and down emotion that's going on with the divine feminine, which then gets mirrored to the divine masculine, and they have that up and down emotion as well. So it is really important. Obviously they have to do their own healing, they have their stuff to heal for themselves, but it's also just really important as the divine feminine, because you are the light, you are the one who leads your divine masculine home, and it is just really important that you as a divine feminine get to that point of really just trusting and believing and staying at that place of having your confidence in your journey, confidence in the fact that things are moving forward, that you don't have to see things to actually truly know that things are moving forward, because you are trusting in your intuition, you're trusting in the angels, you're trusting in the universe, you're trusting in the divine. Because this whole journey is about going back to your divinity. And the more you connect with your inner self, the more you connect with your heart, then the more you are actually connecting with your divine self, with the divine. So it is really about you as a divine feminine getting to that point of really trusting in that divine part of yourself, and knowing that these things are moving forward, and getting out of this up and down emotion as well, of whether things are moving forward or not, and just staying in that place of complete surrender, of knowing that things are moving forward and things will happen at the time that they are meant to happen. So just really important message for the divine feminines to really just let go of that fear and get to that point. This is a message for me as well, and get to that point of really actually properly surrendering and knowing and having that faith, and having that confidence that things are moving forward when they are meant to move forward. And that way, we are getting all these messages that, right now there is forward movement in everything. So, and 2021 is a year of forward movement. It's just that there are delays that are happening so that this up and down emotion can sort of get to a point where is at that place of actually being stable being confident about the journey. So not just for the divine masculine, but also for the divine feminine. So that's the message that's coming through. There's a lot going on in the world. It's also about the ascension, other people, even the divine masculines. This whole sort of lockdown helps them to grow on their journey to get to that point of actually being, of being confident enough to move forward, of having the courage to move forward to their divine feminine, to heal all the things that they need to heal. But it is also a time for the divine feminine to be working on getting to that point of surrendering and trusting and having faith that their journey is moving forward, and then staying at that place where they lead their divine masculine home by being so sure and confident of the journey themselves. So that's the message that's coming through. And I also thought I would do something slightly different today. I'm going to use my cards, the Divine Feminine Transformation Affirmations, to see what's going on with the higher selves of the Divine Masculines and also of the Divine Feminines. So thank you, angels. What messages are coming through? What is going on with the higher selves, with the Divine Masculines on this day? What is going on with the Divine Masculines on this day? Thank you, angels. Okay, a few cards have come out for the Divine Masculines. And thank you, angels. What is going on with the Divine Feminines? Wow. Okay, that's for the Divine Feminines. So we'll start with these cards. Let's see what's happening with the Divine Masculines. Okay, we've got a few cards that came out. Wow. So the first card that came out for the Divine Masculines is I am changing my perception. So during this time, whilst the Divine Masculines are working on themselves, whilst there is still this the hanged man, came out in the cards yesterday. Whilst that's happening, they are going through this process of changing their perception about the journey, about the way they see the world, the things that are happening in the world. They are changing their perception, and they're letting you know right now that they are changing their perception. So they are working on themselves. And the next card that came out is I no longer make assumptions. So your divine masculine is letting you know today that they're no longer just making assumptions about, things. They're actually really going within and working on themselves so that they can be able to really understand things from a deeper level. So that's the next card that came out. And the next one is I am compassionate. So your divine masculine is also becoming compassionate. So that is also a message that's coming through from their higher self. They are also, they are like you, the divine feminine, because they are you. They are the other half of your soul. So, they are compassionate. And the next card that came out is I understand that there is always a bigger picture. Wow. So, this is why they're changing their perception. They're seeing the world from a different place. They're understanding that this journey, this love that they have with their divine feminine is something bigger than, just the normal relationship that they would have had. They're understanding that there is a bigger picture that actually relates to their having, to their mission on this planet, their mission with you, their divine feminine. So they are working on themselves, on changing their perception, on healing, on transforming, because they know that they understand that there is a bigger picture to which they need to work on themselves to heal so that they can move forward towards their union. And then the next card that came out is, wow, absolutely amazing. So I am trusting, believing, and having faith. and I am trusting in the universe, the angels, and my spirit guides. So absolutely amazing. This is showing that your divine masculine is now getting to that point of really trusting in the universe, trusting in the angels, trusting in the messages that they're getting from their spirit guides, even in the signs and synchronicities that they see. They're saying, I am trusting and believing. They're trusting and believing in the fact that there is more to this love than just a normal love, that it is a divine love. So they're trusting and believing, which is why they're changing their perception, why they're working hard on themselves to really be able to move things forward, to get out of that up and down emotion. So really amazing. And the last card that came out for the divine masculines is, I am using gratitude on a daily basis. So your divine masculine is becoming more grateful about this love, and now that they understand it more, they are at a deeper level. They are being grateful about this love, about you, their divine feminine. They're being grateful about the fact that you're actually helping them to grow. You're helping them to get out of, the person that they were, to really understand things from a deeper level and actually grow within themselves. So they are using gratitude on a daily basis because they are understanding at a deeper level that it's really important for them to be grateful for all the things, the blessings that they have in their life, including you, the divine feminine, so that they can be able to move forward on their journey and then be able to get stronger on their journey and move forward towards their divine feminine. So really amazing cards coming through for the divine masculines there. And for the divine feminines, wow, okay, so quite a few cards came out as well. So the first card that came out is, I am understanding. So as a divine feminine, your higher self is saying, I am understanding. So you are understanding that your divine masculine is still working on himself. He's still having these up and down emotions. So he still needs time to actually work on himself. So you're understanding. And then the next card, wow, I understand that everything is in divine timing. So as a divine feminine, you are saying, your higher self is reminding you, and you know that everything is in divine timing. So it is about that surrender that I was talking about at the beginning, that is really important as a divine feminine, to get to that point of surrendering and just really trusting and having faith, because everything is in divine timing. So really amazing that came out. And then the next card is, I am confident, focused, and determined. Wow. I did talk about at the beginning, I was talking about how for the divine feminines, it's really important to get to that place of surrender, of having that confidence, that your journey is moving forward even without seeing anything. So this is what you're saying. Your higher self is saying, I am confident. I am focused on my journey. I am focused on the fact that I know that this is moving forward, and I am determined to get into union with my divine masculine. So, this is about your confidence. So surrender, have that confidence that things are moving forward. And that is your affirmation today. I am confident, focused, and determined. And then the next card that came out is, wow, I am the lighthouse that stands through all life storms. So as a divine feminine, this is your affirmation as well. Whatever may be going on on your journey, you are standing strong as a divine feminine, and you're saying, I am the lighthouse that stands through all life storms. So whatever may be going on with your divine masculine, however long the journey may be taking, this is your message saying you are strong. You are that lighthouse. So message from your higher self, I am the lighthouse that stands through all life storms, because you are confident and determined, and you are focused to get into union with your divine masculine. And the next card that came out is, I am exactly where I'm meant to be. So, your higher self is reminding you that your journey is moving forward perfectly in the right divine timing, because you are trusting in divine timing, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. Your divine masculine is working on himself, changing his perception, and doing all he needs to do on his side, getting into that place of gratitude. And you as a divine feminine are exactly where you are meant to be. Your journey is exactly where it is meant to be. And that's the message that's coming through. And the next one, I am patience. So, it is all in divine timing. It is all about understanding. So, the angels are saying and reminding you that you are patience as a divine feminine. You understand that this whole journey work is working the way that it is meant to work. Everything is in the right divine timing. So you are patient, and this is one of the lessons that you learn. And you are actually realizing, you are saying, your higher self is reminding you that I am patient. I know as a divine feminine that everything is in divine timing, which is a card that came out for the divine feminines, and I understand that. So I am patient. And this as well is about positively acting towards interesting, enriching, nurturing, and caring endeavors. So, whilst your divine masculine is working on himself and, transforming, what you're doing is positively acting towards things that interest you, interesting and enriching endeavors, like your goals, things that interest you, your career, whatever, that may be for yourself. So those are the things that you're doing, and towards nurturing and caring endeavors as well. So you're a nurturer as a divine feminine. So you are working towards that, nurturing this union, nurturing your journey with your divine masculine, being that light, and giving yourself that self-love, being nurturing and caring towards yourself, nurturing and caring towards your journey, and towards your career, and towards the planet, and whatever other things you're doing as part of your own mission. So you are saying, I am patience. And the next card that came out is, I am the magician of my life. So as a divine feminine, this is your message. You are creating your life. So the more you surrender, the more you trust, have faith, and just know and have that confidence that things are moving forward, then the more you are being that magician, creating that union to come into your life, because you are getting into that place of just trusting that everything is working out, and you're staying in that place of being positive. So I am the magician of my life. And the last card, there was quite a few that came out, I am enjoying my life. So this is a reminder from your higher self, and some an affirmation for you to say today, I am enjoying my life. And enjoy your life is basically the message that's coming through from the angels. It's really important for you to remember to enjoy your life, to have that confidence and trust and surrender, and just do things for yourself. The enriching endeavors things that interest you in your life, and just enjoy your life, and laugh and dance, do something, the things that just really make you stay positive, and stay focused on just surrendering and trusting and having that faith that everything is moving forward. So really great messages coming through for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and I hope that helps, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Love, peace, positivity, and light.